Hello students, so we will continue our next video. Okay, so we will solve the question of class 10 mathematics, question number 17. Okay, so all of you kindly open your book and read question number 17. So if you see the statement of question number 17, you can open the page number 14. Okay, so question is that a wristwatch was sold by a wholesaler from Mumbai. Okay, first you make the mind map. Okay? So a wristwatch was sold by a wholesaler from Mumbai to a dealer in Indore. Okay, so a wholesaler was there. It sold a wristwatch to an dealer. Okay, dealer, and again the dealer sold it to an end user. So after that, see that which is the interstate and intrastate. Okay, so first this wholesaler was in Mumbai and the dealer was in Indore. So this transaction is our interstate, different state. Okay, interstate, and again the dealer was in Indore, whereas the end user was in Maharashtra. Okay, so that means this is also our interstate. So after that, what do we need to find? First, the wholesaler sell it to dealer at a price of 22,000. Okay, and again the dealer sold to an end user with a profit of 5,000. So profit of 5,000 means 22,000 plus 5,000. This will be our 27,000. Now we have to calculate the net IGST. Obviously, as all the transactions were interstate, then we will have to calculate IGST, and CGST and SGST will be nil. Okay, so net tax payable is equal to output minus input, and output is collected from the selling price. So dealer have sold it to an end user. So from this price, that is 27,000, he will collect a tax. That tax will be output tax for the dealer, and the tax paid on 22,000, as the dealer have bought with this price, or the cost price for the dealer is 22,000. So this on this price 22,000, the dealer have to pay some tax. So that tax will be his input tax. Okay, so now we will proceed. So since all the transaction were interstate, so IGST will be same as GST. Okay, the selling price of the wristwatch for the wholesaler is 22,000 and rate of GST is 18%. So IGST will be 18% of 22,000. That we will calculate. We have got 3,960. So this tax on 22,000 will be the input. Okay, so input IGST for the dealer in Indore will be 3,960. And again, what the dealer have done? So dealer in Indore further sell the wristwatch to an end user, which is in Gwalior, at a profit of 5,000. Okay, so what will be the selling price? SP means the selling price. Okay, the selling price of the wristwatch for the dealer in Indore will be 22,000. This is 22,000 plus 5,000. So that means 27,000 will be the selling price. Now at this 27,000, the dealer will collect an output tax. Okay, so in the second case, it is intrastate or interstate. Okay, dealer was in Madhya Pradesh and end user was also in Madhya Pradesh. So second case, it will be intra, INTRA. This will be intrastate. Okay, so the second case, since the second case is of the intrastate transaction, so our CGST and SGST will be half of the GST. Okay, so therefore CGST value and SGST value will be both 9% of 27,000. So we have calculated 2,430. Now we can calculate the net tax payable. Okay, so this 2,430 will be the output GST, SGST as well as output SGST. For which one? For the dealer in Indore. Okay, so therefore net tax payable by the dealer in Indore will be output CGST plus output SGST, because we have two type of output, that is SGST as well as input as well as CGST. So both we have to be added and subtracted from IGST. Okay, so minus input IGST. So fill up the values, you will get the answer. Okay, so you just find it. Output CGST. What is output CGST? Output CGST was 2,430 plus 2,430 minus input IGST. So our input IGST was So if you see the input IGST, so input IGST was 3960, 3960. So if we subtract it, 2430, 2430, this will be 4860, and we have to minus 3960. So 00 9 9 18. Okay, so answer is rupees 900. Fine. Now again in the second part, it has been asked that cost price of the risk was for the end user. So what will be the cost price? So here the dealer the selling price was 27,000, and now he have collected the tax also. What was the tax? It was 2430. Okay, so this was the CGST, as well as he will charge SGST also, 2430. Okay, so after adding all this, we will get the total cost price. So number 2, the cost price of the wristwatch for the end user will be 27,000 plus 2430 plus 2430. Okay, that will give you 31860. Fine. Okay, so if you see now question number 18. Okay. A wholesaler of clock in Jaipur, Rajasthan purchased a vintage clock for rupees 2000 and supplied it to a dealer in Ratlam for 2400. Again, this clock was sold to a Ratlam dealer by the Ratlam dealer to an end user at a price of 3000. Okay, so now you can make a mind map. Okay, so question is, a wholesaler of clocks purchased a vintage clock for 2000 and supplied to a dealer. Okay, the wholesaler supplied the vintage clock to a dealer at a price of 2400. So wholesaler was in Rajasthan. Wholesaler 2400. Okay, wholesaler was in Rajasthan, whereas dealer Ratlam dealer was in Madhya Pradesh. So, and again the Ratlam dealer sold it to an end user which is in Delhi, and user which is in Delhi at a price of 3000. So question is our net CGST or IGST or SGST payable by the Ratlam dealer. So we have to calculate the tax payable by this dealer. So tax payable by this dealer will be output minus input. So output will be the tax collected on 3000 will be the output, and the tax collected on 2400 will be, or tax given by the dealer on 2400 will be our input. Okay, and so all the transaction were your interstate, that is in the different state. So purchase price for Ratlam dealer is 2400. So he have to pay the input GST and input IGST. Why IGST? Because all the transaction were interstate, that is within the same different states. So input IGST will be 18% of 2400, and this will give you 432. And selling price, he sold that at a profit at a cost price of 3000. So selling price is 3000, and again at that price we have to collect the output IGST. So output IGST will be 18% of 3000, which is equal to 540. So therefore, as all the transactions were interstate, so there will be no CGST or SGST, there will be only IGST. So net IGST payable by Ratlam dealer will be output IGST minus input IGST, and if you subtract, you will get 108. Okay. So since this is the second part, since purchase and sale of good happen in different states, so CGST and SGST will be not charged. Okay. And in the second part, the total cost of the clock for the end user. How to find the total cost? Total cost will be the purchasing price plus GST payable. So what is the GST payable? That is the IGST. So purchasing price was 3000 and GST payable will be 540 on this price. Okay. So answer is 3540. I think it is clear. So 19 is also same. So the 19 is homework. So you do it. Okay. And if you find any difficulty, then you can contact me. Okay. Thank you.